I can either spend more money than I want or less money than I want.
And that's unacceptable.
I can't spend the amount of money that I want.
They don't like any price.
Only more or less.
Yeah.
Humana.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan.
Insert name here. Why does my hand look so big? That's very like forced perspective.
You're reaching towards the camera, Steve.
I am Steve, and this is 60 Cycle Hum, the guitar buying, selling, trading, modding, fixing, breaking, reviewing, playing podcast.
This first ad was sent to us by Alex Theod. I should have let you read this. Alex Theodotou. I might have typed that wrong. I don't. If that's your name, I'm sorry. I mangled it. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Is it Theodotou?
I don't know.
I bet it's like Theodore, and you just can't type for shit.
But here's the thing: I don't look when I'm typing.
That's even worse.
I know. I just because I'm reading the email.
That's what it says.
I did
Alex Theodotou.
I don't know how
to.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You've got a very interesting name, and I don't know how to read it.
This listing: body, ash, neck, maple, rosewood, fingerboard, bridge, 6-saddle, telechrome plate, tuners, Gota diecast, not Goto, Gota. Gretsch TV Jones / Rickenbacker pickups, and Perloid laminate pick guard. Presumably, this is
that's Perloid.
$1,450 Hoffman Gretchen Bacher caster. Sorry, Rickenbacker fans.
Gretchen Bacher caster.
2023 poly. Is poly the color?
Yeah, I think it just means poly finish.
Well, because I know there's a whole thing where like Rickenbacker calls all their colors weird names.
Right.
Like their natural isn't natural. Is it jet glow?
Yeah, it's something
fire
like that.
Glow.
Yeah,
no, fire glow, jet glow.
Yeah.
All the glows.
Right. I think this is just poly glow.
Poly glow.
Yeah. It's plastic glow.
I don't know. 1450. What this body is just a knockoff. Is the neck?
I don't know where they got that
just
neck.
Knockoffs.
I don't know where they got any of this.
You get a knockoff, and you get a knockoff. You get a knockoff.
I like the way it turned out, though. Like finally a Rickenbacker that I could get into here.
Oh my gosh!
It's a Strat.
You just want that offset trim.
It's a Strat. It's a Rickenbacker. It's a Jazzmaster. It's a Gretsch. Apparently, somehow, like the pickups are Gretchy. I don't know. This is like the parallel universe guitar that Fender never got around to making yet.
Do you think Fender would get sued if they made this guitar?
Well,
obviously, besides the headstock, because the headstock does have a Rickenbacker logo on it, so it'd have to be a Fender headstock.
Didn't the Jackson Surfcaster have Rickenbacker theming to it?
It did, and also there's that Jackson bass that has Rickenbacker theming.
Right.
And there's also the Schecter Stargazer?
Yeah.
Has
you can do
Rickenbacker theming,
but you can't like copy a Rick without them coming after you.
The main thing that I think is like my favorite part of Rickenbacker themed guitars is this dual, like two level.
Yeah. The split pickguard
thing. Yeah.
It is fun. Whoever put this together, they did the details right. Like I like looking at this thing. I think this is a really fun mashup. I think it's really clean looking.
I just realized there's 2 pick guards on this.
Yeah, it's multi-level.
But I'm saying like, it's
there's
not
a black
just
one.
There's effectively 3 levels.
Oh, I see it.
I think 2 of them might be the same level, but
it's like they put the Rick pickguard over the Strat pickguard, which makes sense because there's internal routing and stuff they needed to cover.
Doesn't make sense.
It makes sense, Steve.
All right.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I think this is really fun. I don't know if it's $1,400 fun or basically $1,500 after shipping and everything. Let's just call it $1,600 after shipping because it's $1,450 plus $125 shipping. That gets you to $1,575. I did that math in my head. Be impressed.
Wow. I am impressed.
Thank you, Steve. I can feel that you're impressed by my math skills.
This is in Santa Cruz, so if you're in Santa Cruz, maybe you can get that shipping price knocked down.
I feel like I would. It's being sold by Eric's Rockstar Chicken Ranch and Guitar Emporium. That sounds like an amazing destination. Go pick this up in person. It's a chicken ranch and Guitar Emporium.
This red backdrop is just up in place to conceal the slaughterhouse.
Oh, no, it's not a slaughterhouse. It's an egg farm, Steve.
Why?
All the chickens are happy and well fed, and they just make eggs all day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're free.
And they're right.
They're free to roam into the meat processor.
And they are right behind that curtain. And everything is covered in feathers
Getting
and
ground
chicken poop.
They're right behind that curtain getting ground into sausage.
Oh, come on. Who even likes chicken sausage?
Dude, I've been getting the apple chicken sausage from
that
Costco.
stuff is good. Yeah, that stuff is good. But this, the secret to the apple chicken sausage is to pan sear it in a little bit of bacon grease.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Get a little bit of pork in there with your chicken. Get the whole farm involved. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is really cool. I think if Fender came out with this, no one would blink if they charged like $2,200 for it. If they're like, oh, here's a parallel universe American or even Mexican limited edition thing.
Those parallel universe guitars were pretty. What was it called? Parallel?
I forget. They had three different
alternate reality.
Yeah,
was it alternate reality. That's what I'm thinking of. Those ones were pretty.
And they had parallel universe, paranormal, which I think was Squire.
Yeah,
and then alternate reality. And they're like, what are they going to come out with next? Like, it's the multi-strats of madness over here.
The Fender Multiverse series.
Yeah.
They need
the FCU.
They need to do a crossover. Okay, so usually like you've got.
What do you think about Robert Downey Jr. playing Telecasters now?
It is. I mean, has anyone? Everyone's talking about like how absurd it is that he's coming back as like a multiverse.
Right.
Evil Tony Stark.
Everyone's tired of multiverse stuff.
But like, has anybody really thought about the fact that he's also just like trading one suit of armor for a different suit of armor?
He's not going to be in it. His voice is going to be in it.
Well, presumably he'll be in it.
If they don't have the mask. Okay, we're talking about this now. If he doesn't have the full metal mask on, it's going to suck. They shouldn't do that.
Well, but like I'm assuming it's going to be like an origin story.
Oh God, no. I'm so tired of this.
Is this just going to be the first Fantastic Four movie all over again? Or was it the second one that was the origin?
I don't know. They just need to knock it off with the origin stories. Just like make it happen in the beginning credits. Like, oh, this is where this guy came from. You guys all know.
I just don't.
Do the origin story at the end. Show us, like, oh, let me tell you how this all happened. And it's in the end credits.
Isn't that just the plot of Madam Web?
I haven't watched that yet.
Dude,
is it bad?
It's rough.
Is it worth it? Is it like fun? Is it at least fun bad? Like, will I have a good time?
I don't know, like, dude. I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't heard anyone say you got to watch it for the laughs. Like, sounds like a bummer all around.
Okay, here's the thing. So in the last like 2 weeks, with the exception of Prey and Prometheus, in the last like 2 weeks, I've watched every Alien and every Predator.
Wow.
movie.
Every Predator?
Every Alien and every Predator movie.
Wow.
In like the last maybe 3 weeks. Not 2 weeks, because I think I started after the last time we recorded. So Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Alien Covenant, Predator, Predator 2, AVP Requiem, Predators, and The Predator.
Wasn't AVP Requiem
so terrible?
Wasn't that just the Gremlins reboot? Was that the one with the pool?
Yeah, that's the one with the pool.
That's the one with the pool. It's basically the plot of Gremlins.
So AVP Requiem is not fun. Do not recommend.
No.
Predators, I thought was a lot of fun.
Predators is a lot of fun.
The Predator had its moments, but also when your plot is effectively that the Predators think autism is a superpower.
I forgot about that.
Oh, you missed. That's a big swing and miss for me.
It depends on, I forget exactly what you're referencing, but like that could either turn out very well or very bad for the predators, depending on which person on which part of the spectrum they come across.
It's my whole thing with the whole Predator series in general is the first Predator, you're like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, there's just the guy who wants to kill everybody.
The higher concept they go with it, the worse it is.
Yeah. Predator 2, it introduces that there is a society of predators.
Right.
But it almost treats them as if they are like kind of space pirates. And I'm okay with space pirates.
For the record.
But as you move forward and you're like, no, this is like
Steve, that's not going to age well if space pirates actually show up.
When there's they'll be
You're not going to be able to run for president. I'm sorry.
They'll be like, that guy, it won't matter. They're going to wipe us out, but they're going to be
20 years later.
They're going to be like,
Steve says he's okay with space pirates. It was before the space pirates came. I didn't know.
Imagine I'm running for president at 60 years old. Oh,
you'd be so young and fresh.
No. But as they become a society, and then like I think in Predators, basically now that there's like there's like a caste system.
Yeah.
So not only is there like the original Predator and Predator 2 Predators, but there's also like stronger, like those, you find out that those are actually like the beta males.
Well,
like,
I've heard
Arnold defeated the beta male predator. Now you have to deal with the alpha. Like, it's stupid.
I've heard, and I don't know how retconny this is, but I've heard people give commentary that new group of predators is like a cult within the population of predators.
Those super strong ones.
So
the genetically enhanced ones.
Right. So they're like, it's like some sort of like religious sect of the predator. There's like aliens, whatever.
There's like
it's all
comics and books and stuff.
Yeah, whatever. Anyone who takes Predator 2 seriously is taking the wrong thing too seriously.
No, you should take Predator 2 seriously, but you shouldn't take the Predator films.
Did you watch Prey?
I watched Prey like when it came out.
Okay, yeah.
So that was one where I was like, I might rewatch it again because I thought that one was really good.
I think Prey is
I love woke cinema, Ryan. So of course I love Prey.
Just because there's a woman in it doesn't mean it's woke. As far as I'm concerned, Prey is Predator 3.
Yeah.
That's just fair. What it is. Yeah. The others are little side romps.
I will say, so Predators, that's the one with Adrian Brody.
Yes.
I really thought...
And the guy from that 70s show.
What?
The guy from that 70s show. He was the serial killer. What's his name?
Oh, Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Did you think I was talking about shoot?
I thought you. I was like the guy who got jailed for being a rapist.
No, his friend
Fez.
No, his other friend.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
No,
Did you think Ashton Kutcher was the predator?
Yeah, I was like, wait. I was like, wait, who? Walton Goggins was in.
That'd be great.
No, I thought I don't. For some reason, I only envision Adrian Brody as like a scrawny, awkward, like Wes Anderson, Adrian Brody. That's what I picture.
Yeah.
And I actually thought like he was a believable badass in Predators.
Totally.
So anyway, all that being said, thank you, Alex.
Do you think anyone should buy this, Steve? How much do they want for it again?
Here's
they wanted $1,600 for it.
This is like pretty well executed. The pickups are TV Jones. I am a little concerned about this other hardware on here
because I don't see markings on them that say they're TV Jones.
That's what they said,
but they could be cheapies. They might just be calling them that.
TV Jones /
TV Jones has the stamp on them. I don't see the stamp. These look like cheapies to me.
That's my concern with this overall. Is this kind of
we're back? We're doing guitar content again.
Like this is a bunch of AliExpress parts.
Yeah, look at the trim on it. This is like
that looks like the trim that might be on mine, but I don't know if I have this locking switch on mine.
It could literally be a Squire trim, or it could be just a no name. I'm looking at the Squire Jaguar over here. It's unmarked. Like
the Squire trim doesn't have
the Squire's
the locking.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the locking thing either. Yeah, this has a button It might be locking. I think it's just some off-brand because it's not marked in any way.
Yeah.
And we don't know the lineage of the body. It could be anything. He could have pulled I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled this pick guard and assembly off of like one of the the chicken bockers, like what I got.
These pickups could be from a Chickenbacher. Does Chickenbacher have this kind of pickups?
Possibly.
This kind. The bridge, I know GFS sells that kind of bridge, but I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. That's a common style bridge. It's not
roller bridge.
Any bridge is going to, like, maximum is going to be $50-$60, but this one's got to be a $30 bridge of some sort,
So that's my trepidation about, saying, hey, you should go buy this $1,575 guitar.
I'm going to say this is inspiration bait at that price. At that price, you look at this and like, oh, it can be done.
Yeah.
I can do this. And you can.
I can attempt this.
If you can find yourself a strap body that'll take a Tune-o-matic, you can do this.
Right.
You can do it.
All right. That's fair.
Yeah, you could carve it'll be real ugly. You could chisel out that trim route, but you get yourself a cheap router and you could do it super, super, super easy.
Just do it with a drill.
Just do it with a drill.
You know what's not ugly, Ryan?
What's not ugly, Steve?
People who support us through Patreon. They're not ugly.
Do we have any new ones this week?
We do have a few new ones.
Yay!
At the $1 level, we've got Jeff Beziadecki, James Rossiter.
Got more than one.
Justin McGrew.
More than two.
And Bearded Matza.
More than three, even.
Upgrading from, I believe, the $1 level to the $5 level is Michael Burke. And
nice last name.
Upgrading from the, I think, $5 level to the $10 level is Martin Brannon.
I like these upgrades.
So
keep
thanks,
them coming.
everyone. I try to keep track of the upgrades because if you haven't received, that tier, Patreon doesn't. Patreon tracks benefits, but they don't track upgrades. I don't know if there's a way to set that up. I can probably look at that. Of course, at the $1 level, you'll get your name on the scroll. You'll get access to the Spotify ad-free version of the audio podcast. Ryan, because the subscriptions on YouTube don't always deliver notification, he's also been posting notifications to new videos on Patreon. Yeah. I just started playing around with the Patreon chat function.
You can chat?
You can set up multiple chats.
More than one.
So it's like
Patreon is turning into Facebook.
Yeah. So I don't really know how that's going to go because there are, a lot of people supporting, and I could see if that's a really popular feature, it could get really noisy. But, because I think you can have up to, 10 chats running on a basic account or whatever type of account we have. I think you can have up to 10 chats. So we could break it down almost like Discord channels.
Sure.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. So far, I sent one chat and got like responses from half a dozen people, and then it just went silent. So, but you know what? It's a fun thing. We'll see where it goes. At the $5 level, I send you a sticker and pick pack. At the $10 level, sticker, pick pack, some exclusive Inner Circle stickers, and a pin and a magnet. And what's the other thing and a random piece of merch that I have.
Sure.
It's not our merch. It's
stuff you got from NAM.
It's a Temu cable.
Wherever.
Or it's I need to send out that LED, that stupid LED or guitar or display ornament.
You still have that?
Yeah, I haven't sent it to anyone yet.
Or it's like the sticker that you're supposed to put on your water heater. Steve will send you his. You ever get those in the mail? Like a fresh sticker for your water heater? No? You see like the huge stickers? Like they mail them to me.
I've never received one of those.
Huge stickers in the mail.
Weird.
Yeah. They're like, you're supposed to update the stickers on your water heater, apparently.
I'm not going to send any of those out. All right. So that's it.
I always put them on the bottom of my gigantic skateboard.
Oh my gosh. Thanks everyone who supports us through Patreon. Also supporting the show through more direct means is Chase Bliss.
Yes.
If you... I never know what to say. If you want to pedal more creative than you are, head on over to chasebliss.com. Ryan still hasn't published his demo of the Onward. Jason Mays
That's
did.
right. Go watch Jason Mays' video. I'm gonna probably have to take a couple weeks things are lining up, and I have this whole jam planned. I've been playing around with it. I've been having a really great time with the what is it called again?
The Onward.
The Onward is right behind me. With the Onward running that stylophone drum machine through it.
Oh, cool.
Like it's like just getting these little glitches and artifacts on the drums is super duper fun. So I've been working towards, like, I think I just want to do a jam. I don't want to do a full demo. I just want to do a jam video where I lay down a glitchy beat and then lay down some glitchy bass and then just noodle some glitchy guitar and have fun just making music with it. And maybe I'll throw in some other Chase Bliss pedals. I still owe the Mood Mark II.
Oh yeah.
Some coverage. So I'm just going to I'm planning in a couple of weeks on having some time to just have fun making a video. And that's the one I'm planning. And I know we keep teasing this. It sounds like it's never going to happen, but I've actually been working towards this goal like all summer, where I have been turning down work in August so I can just have free time to catch up on projects I want to do. So I feel it's going to happen.
You got a feeling?
The fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed. It's a goal I'm working towards.
It's a goal.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna try to remember to post a link to Jason's videos.
Do it,
you guys
please.
Can go show him some love.
Put it in your notes,
Ryan. Steve. I did put it in my notes, but it's in a weird spot. This next ad was sent by Sam Blanchard. What?
This guitar is so many things.
Wait, made to order, handmade tattoo gun 3-string shovel guitar. 2023 black. This is in Cupertino, Italy. It's $401.95 plus shipping. Stainless steel body and headstock handle. Squire Classic Vibe pickup, pot and output jack. Handmade aluminum capo, bottle opener tailpiece. Real tattoo gun bridge. Pick, slide, and case included. Unique piece of art.
So this is a shovel. It's a tattoo gun. It's a bottle opener. It's also a guitar. Why couldn't they make it one more thing? Like, just keep making it things. How many things can it be?
I don't know, but when their powers combine, they're Captain Planet.
Apparently, like this thing's ready to pilot a Zord. Or this is the Zord?
This is the Zord.
This is the Zord. This is the Zord guitar.
What color Power Ranger
and is this? I will form the headstock.
Yeah, what color Power Ranger is the tattoo gun? Oh, it's got to be that old like naval green. You know, back before tattoos were trendy and it was only sailors that had them, and they all had them in that like old money green.
Yeah,
you know, like
old money green,
wadded up dollar bill green,
like just like copper rot green.
Yeah. Which this
is like they're using
what color Power Ranger is the bottle opener tailpiece?
I do have to say, I think the bottle opener tailpiece is really clever, and I could see that becoming just a thing that people do. Like if you've got a guitar that uses a trapeze or a tailpiece like this, you just drill out 6 holes and you turn a bottle opener into your tailpiece. I think that's cool. Like that's like, you know, a cool version of like the cigarette burns on the headstock or whatever. Like you see what it is. It can function as that thing. You can open bottles with it, but it's also a fully functional tailpiece. Like, I think that's cool. The tattoo gun seemed like they did it. I see why they did it, because the handle of the tattoo gun does make an ideal bridge for this 3-string guitar. But man, that looks awkward to play around. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. But
I think you just got to play like towards the pickup.
Yeah. Also, like, this needs pinstriping.
Oh, it does.
This shovel needs pinstriping bad. Just like a little bit on the front, it's tasteful, but then like go full art piece on the interior, you know?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. What else could it be, though? What else could they add on to this? It's a bottle opener, tattoo gun, it's a shovel, it's a guitar.
They should have done something like more thematic with this, with like the knobs. Like we had that one guitar a couple weeks ago where the knobs were like doorknobs. There was like a doorknob plate for the knobs.
Yeah.
Or for the jack plate, or for the control plate was a doorknob plate. Something like that.
There's something there. Yeah, something about the knobs or the controls or something like that. Like it'd be cool if they had figured out a way to turn that bottle opener stop tail into a vibrato, and then use like a beer handle or something like that. You just got to keep throwing things at it. Just keep adding things into the persona of this guitar.
They needed to do something with the headstock, so instead of it just being like a shovel handle, it was like a glove. You just put your hand in it when you want to, I don't know. Is there anything there? No.
Like maybe it could be like a fishing pole too. Like, I don't know.
No, there you go. You turn the knob into like the reel.
Yeah.
And then you run the line out to like you've got eyelets running down the neck.
No. Okay.
Shovel. Then it's a shovel caster.
Okay. So the personality and the vibe of the person who would be playing this, they're hipsters, right? Like, I know that term doesn't get used a lot, but this is a mustachio.
Right, where
this is a handlebar mustachioed hipster.
Sure, okay.
So the things that you can throw into this is like some sort of coffee accessory, maybe some sort of like tobacco thing, like a humidor built into the back or something, or like a pipe setup. I don't know. Like there are some sort of mixology situation going on. Like there's a hipster element missing from this.
Right.
That would complete the package. It would push it all the way over the top. I feel like some sort of coffee thing would be it. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know where to go with that. But you guys tell us in the comment section, how can this complete its hipster identity? And that knob does need to go. The knob's too standard.
Yeah.
How much did they want for it? Did we have a price?
$400.
I feel like $400 is totally fair. Like, you're buying a novelty thing here.
Yeah.
You're buying a talking piece, you know? It's a shovel guitar. Like, you're not buying a Mexican Fender here. There's the price. Oh, 110 shipping?
Well, it's in Italy.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, it's Italian.
Yeah,
it's got that Italian, and then you definitely have to work an espresso thing into it, and then that completes the hipster thing. Like, oh, this is my Italian espresso shovel tattoo guitar.
The knob could just be like an espresso tamp.
What is that?
Like, it's the thing where you grind your beans and you put it in the cup, and then you like have this metal thing that you push down. Or you could just flip the cup over, and then now the cup is the knob, and it's this giant knob.
Maybe just
handle.
A cup holder?
Cup holder armrest.
Cup holder armrest? I don't know. You guys tell us what you think it should be. But yeah, I'm not going to argue with the price. It is what it is. It's a showpiece. Yeah. You know, it's a conversation piece for your wall.
Ryan.
Yes, Steve.
What's new? You want to go first?
I'll go first. I went to the Surf Guitar 101 Festival this past weekend.
You know, as long as you've been playing surf guitar, Ryan, why haven't you moved up to Surf Guitar 201? Just asking questions.
Intermediate surf guitaring. The name is a play on words because it's also like a reference to the 101.
Oh, I've never thought of that.
California's coastal highway.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. You know, it's not just
except it's not.
Well, it kind of is.
Like, it goes through like
I know the one
Sherman Oaks and
sure, but
shit.
Okay, all right. Let's not get too crazy right now about the geography.
It runs through like San Luis Obispo.
All right.
Santa Maria. No, Paso Robles.
So, anyways, I finally got to go to this thing after like over a decade of me being a surf guitar guy.
Have you never gone before?
I've never gone before.
For some reason, I thought you went like a few years ago.
Here's the problem. It always happens on the weekend of my son's birthday. And so last year, I had bought tickets and I'd put it on the calendar. And then while I was working and busy, Lauren came to me like, oh, hey, there's this thing on this Saturday. We're trying to plan Henry's birthday. Are you going to do that? And I don't know where my head was. I was just like, no, just Henry's birthday, whatever. And so I double booked over it. and it broke my heart. I had to give the tickets away.
Oh.
I sold them. I sold them
That
to
was
someone
last
who
year.
wanted them. That was last year. And Lauren was like, let's make it a priority for you to go next year. We'll make it happen. So we put it on the calendar a full year ago. And I finally got to go. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Dinosaur Ghost played the Winter Surf Fest, which is kind of like the 101 Festival light.
That's probably what I was
That
thinking
happens
of.
in the winter. We played that, and it was fun. It was fun. It was great. Definitely on a smaller scale. Definitely less people there. And
well, that's why you guys got to play, because they only invited the shitty bands to that.
you're not super wrong as far as we go. No, but there were some excellent bands at Winter Surf Fest too. Amazing crowd. Like Mike Adams came along.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Mike just moved back to Long Beach.
Yeah.
He is an appraiser
Of instruments.
He's an authenticator of guitars.
That's
for
cool.
Julian's.
Yeah, Julian's Auctions.
I didn't know he had this gig now. It sounds amazing for him.
I don't like. So I know he had done a couple of them for.
Right.
I think for the Sky Stang was one of them.
Right.
But for some reason, I thought that was like, in my head, that was just like a weird, like, hey, we need a guy who knows a lot about offsets. Let's go on YouTube and see who knows the most about offsets.
He's like, yeah, I'm working through a collection of like 400 guitars right now.
Wow.
So excellent gig for Mike. I'm super happy for him. But yeah, he wanted to come along, and it was a fantastic time. We all had an amazing time. Mike got to meet Mel and got to check out Mel's guitars, because Mel had a whole setup there. And Rick Wilkinson from Austin Ribbon Mics was there with his wares too. He makes reverb units now and the hot holders and stuff like that. So it was great to see those guys. I'm going to get one of Mel's Deep Sixes. Like I forget exactly what he calls it. It's the bass six version of the Clam Shack.
Okay.
We're talking about it. We're like, all I need to do is pick the color, sort of thing. And then Mike played the purple one that I showed on the channel here, and he fell in love with it immediately. And he's like,
purple clam shack.
Yeah,
or
the
purple.
the bass six
got
one.
that other purple thing.
No, the bass six one, not the Beatnik Baron. The
that's the one I'm thinking of.
But he wants one of the bass sixes now too. He's like, this is an ultimate studio tool, and it's really cool and well made. And like, Mike was just sitting there studying all the bizarre things that Mel does with his guitars. But man, so many amazing bands. A real focus on international bands. There was a band there called The Wise from Japan, like this really fun, gritty, upbeat girl band. There was a band from Greece, a band from Italy. There was bands from all over the place, even like all over the country. They came in from. Deke Dickerson was there. I don't know if you know who that is, but he was there with was it the Untamed Youth? Was his old surf band.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing a reunion and a tour or something like that.
I saw some photos actually of that, but I don't remember who posted them.
Yeah, so it's real fun to watch him play and do his thing.
Cool.
The highlight for me was the Ghastly Ones played, and they're a band that if you go and listen to them, and you're familiar at all with Dinosaur Ghost, with my songs, you'll very clearly hear that I was listening to them a lot when I wrote like the first 3 Dinosaur Ghost songs.
Right.
Like there's some phrasing and some theming that I definitely lifted from them. And they had broken up, I think 2007, 2006, something like that. And so they just now got back together, and that will be their only show in the US.
Oh, wow. Are they super stoked from somewhere else?
No, they're from Southern California, but they just wanted to do an international tour.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
that's cool.
They're going down to Mexico next, and then I think they're swinging around to Europe. Yeah. But also, I got some vinyl, and I got some shirts, and I got some CDs. I'm wearing the Boss Martian shirts right now. They gave me a vinyl and the shirt, and then these guys, the Nebulas, they gave me the vinyl, and I was like, sell me a shirt. So I bought a shirt from them, and then I got some CDs. I got a CD from the Seatopians and a CD from Chillingsworth Surfingham, who is a guy that I follow on social media who wears a bear mask and plays surf guitar.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's like Mike and I ran into him and we're just chatting with him, and then he hands me the CD and I'm like, oh, I know who you are. You're the bear guy.
Oh, he wasn't wearing the bear stuff.
No, he was just hanging out.
That's funny.
And like it was such a good crowd, and every single person that we met and talked to was like the most interesting person in the world. Like we met this couple of older ladies who like they met in London in the 80s because both of them traveled to London from the States to be part of the music scene.
Right.
And to like just see shows and stuff like that. And, like they, got to see early Clash shows and things like that. And they were just name dropping all these bands and musicians that they'd had run-ins with, and all these stories, like stories about Elvis Costello and stuff like that. And we're sitting there like having lunch with them out by the food truck, and they're just dropping all these crazy stories on us. So the Boss Martians just released this.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who works for the vinyl company that printed it was like, oh, they want this for their show. I could ship it to them like next day. Nah, I'm just going to fly down. So he packed a suitcase full of vinyls and got on a plane from Canada.
Oh.
And flew all the way down to come to the show to give them their vinyls. So this is like the freshest vinyl ever, delivered by hand via air travel, jet setting vinyl. And he had all sorts of really cool stories and stuff. Like it was just an amazing time. So I'm definitely going back. I'm gonna have to like play this dance with Henry's birthday every single year for the rest of my life.
Well,
and it's also a tough time because this time of year too, because like usually do family vacations right around here, right? And then also Hennings is in August. Mm-hmm. Also Sweetwater's doing guitar stuff in August.
Oh
now.
Yeah, they're doing. Is that this weekend?
Is something like
coming
that.
Up soon.
It's coming up like this week. So yeah, I should probably just get on the calendar right now and just cross off August 2025. Yeah, it's like people just don't plan anything.
Next year, you're gonna launch like 16 videos in July, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, there's so many videos," and then it's just gonna go silent for a month.
But something like there's some behind the scenes stuff. Like there's always a huge summer slowdown of clicks and views and stuff on the channel. Like and even if I hustle and just break my back trying to get content up, like it's just the views aren't going to be great. So maybe I should just take it easy in August.
Yeah, you should,
and just do my travel, do a one video a week if I can or something like that. Just take it easy next year. I don't know. I've been trying to work towards that this year, like I said earlier. So, do
you feel like you've been successful at that?
I have had a couple of beach days in the past couple of weeks, so I do feel like I have made progress. I've been telling brands that I'm not going to book anything till September. There's a couple exceptions in there. But yeah, I don't have a pile of stuff around right now, and I'm not feeling stressed out. It's hot and I don't want to work, and I'm glad that I have a lighter load. So there you go.
Cool.
What's new with you, Steve? Do you need a blade for it?
I was going to use your Swiss key, but
there you go. Use that because I don't know where.
So I bought a pedal. It's in this box. A lot of people probably.
We're all waiting for the reveal, Steve.
I bought this. It was a little bit of an ordeal because this was a product launch.
Did you have to go on a website?
I did have to go on a website.
That's the worst when you have to go on a website to buy something.
That website was not stable.
An unstable website.
Oh, look at this fancy.
That's one of those big stickers. That's like what comes with for my water heater.
I got a Wampler Germanium Tumnus Deluxe.
Steve got it, meaning that you couldn't get it. He stole it from you. Yeah. Whoever you are that's angry out there right now.
Oh, wow. Look at this fancy packaging.
Oh, bubble wrap and everything.
And this printed bag. It's a felty bag.
I don't see any silica gel in here, though.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, what's this? This is a buffer switch. So I bought one of these. This was I was on the email list. There were like 3 levels of email list or something, or 2 levels.
What level were you on?
I was on level 2.
Oh.
So some people actually got theirs like very early, got their notification very early in the week. And then what are you doing?
I'm just looking at it.
No, you just kept like,
I know. That's what I do. I just admire pedals and turn their knobs gently.
So I was on the email list. That was like the official email list launch day. And that was kind of like, so just like straight out, there's no other way to say it. It was kind of like a shit show.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was madness. Their website was definitely not prepared to have like every single person on this email list all try to buy this thing at once. Right. And that stuff happens. They, you know, with these things, Premier Guitar has had problems like year over year with the mystery stocking.
Most people don't spend a lot of time on websites anymore. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if most websites aren't set up to have like a big jump in traffic no matter what.
So when I first went on, the website was crashed. I grabbed a screenshot of it. I reached out to Richard Oliver, who's one of the Wampler guys, who also does Chasing Tone. I said, hey man, and we've talked before. And I was like, hey man, I don't know if you know, you probably already know, but your website's down. Like, I really want one of these pedals, but like, so let me know what I should do. And he was like, oh, just try again later. So I probably tried like once an hour, maybe once every couple hours throughout the day. Eventually I got through, was able to do it all. There are people who were complaining about this launch, who were full on like, you guys should have just taken your website offline. You should have retracted the email. You should have killed the link. You should have just killed the link so people would stop trying to go. You should have sent an emails telling people not to go. All this stuff, getting like so mad, getting so worked up about a pedal.
It's a pedal.
And here's the thing is it's
a cool pedal. It's a pedal.
I know the original Tumnus sold out very quick too. And you know, and then they ended up on Reverb and people trying to sell them for a lot of money. But my whole thing with this is, like, there were people who were like, oh, you should have prepared your website for this. It's like, if you do one ultra limited, like, pedal launch, the idea of putting like hours of IT infrastructure into upgrading your website for a single day of traffic is kind of like, you are stupid for suggesting that.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Steve, like the people who get upset about this stuff
are stupid.
Well, they're not just stupid. They're too invested.
Right.
Like, this isn't everything. This is like, it's a cool pedal. But it's not the most important thing to ever happen. And if you don't get it, it's fine. There will be another thing someday that you can try for. Like,
I saw one person who posted, I wasn't able to get in and my window for shopping is closed for the day. So I guess I'm just going to buy a JHS pedal tomorrow. And it's like, okay, congratulations. Like, yes, like
that's
calm down.
That's like, it's like going through the drive-thru at McDonald's. Oh, your ice cream machine is broken? Guess I'll just take my money over to Jack in the Box and expecting the staff at McDonald's to be like, no, please don't. Oh no, we've lost a customer to Jack in the Box. They're gonna go get an ice cream from somewhere else. Oh, what if they go to Dairy Queen? What then?
My gosh.
Oh no, what'll we do? Like,
yeah.
So
I'm pretty excited.
I hope you get ice cream. I hope you get a pedal that you enjoy.
I was glad I got to do this because it was fun. I think it's a neat thing to be part of. There's only like 2,500 or so of these out there. But
there's 2,500 of them?
There's like 2,500 of them.
This is not like there's like 100 in your website.
Yeah.
2,500 is enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. So like that, I promise you a bunch of the people who bought them are going to try to flip them. Don't buy them from those people. Wait them out. You know, they'll eventually lower the price.
I'm pretty sure actually, like, so I got this on like the early email day. I'm pretty sure on official launch day, there was still like a solid, like 500 or so 700 left from that. So it's not like
they didn't sell out even.
They didn't sell out on like the early.
Okay.
Like the early announcement. I assume they sold out later. I don't know. Because once my order went through, I stopped looking at it. But there were literally people. There was like one guy on the gear page who just was fighting with Brian all day.
Why did Brian fight back?
Well, no, like literally so basically what happened is this guy was like posting. And I think Brian posted like one or two things responding to that person and responding to other people. And then the guy was like, arguing with that and then arguing to Brian's other responses where people would just be like, oh man, like this is really cool that you're selling so many. Like, I really hope I get one. And Brian would just be like, oh, thanks for your support. Please be patient. And so the guy would like quote that and be like, don't tell people to be patient. Take your website down. Like this is a racket. And like all this stuff. It's like, dude, like It's a pedal. It's a Klon with the germanium transistor.
We don't spend a lot of time on our website, but if someone told me I needed to take our WordPress down, I'd be like, I don't know if you can. Like, I wouldn't know how to do that.
So it's just this whole thing where it's like, I don't know where that mentality comes from. Especially
there's two reasons to
and
be
again, you just
upset.
saw me unbox this, literally open the box. I assume this sounds great because the Tumnus itself and the Tumnus Deluxe have like very good reputations. So I expect this to sound good.
It's
great.
It's a Klon.
Maybe
It's
awesome,
a germanium Klon with a 3-band EQ.
But it's also a Klon. Like, you want to hear some honesty?
Yeah, tell us, Steve.
I think I like tube. Like in my experience, I think I like tube screamers more than Klons. I bought this for the fun of it, but I don't even think I like Klons.
Steve bought it for his flip in 20 years, his retirement.
I just
flip.
bought it to have it because I like the thing and I wanted to support the Wampler guys.
Steve bought it for the internet lulz to be like, haha, I have one.
Somebody commented on, I think on Facebook the other day and said, is Steve a good guitarist? And I replied, I don't think Steve's an average guitarist. And then I signed it, Steve. Like, I'm just a guy who likes to make sounds, and I expect that I'm going to make sounds with this.
Steve,
mission accomplished.
You should do a demo with this.
Oh my gosh.
Just to piss people off. Like, oh, I got this thing and no one else can get it. I got the last one. Now I'm going to play it. And that'll drive people insane.
Here's the thing is when I do it, I should tune my guitar, like use the strobo stomp to tune my guitar to like 100 or 436 hertz.
Oh my gosh.
So it's all out of tune, but it's out of standard tune, but it's in tune, just to see how many people are like, oh, your guitar's flat. Fix your tuning.
So there's two types of people who are incredibly upset that they didn't get one. The first kind, like, I feel for them. They really, truly, sincerely wanted one. Like, maybe this is exactly what they've been wishing for, and finally it went on the market. And like, oh my gosh, I gotta get my money together so I can get one of these things. They're begging their mom and dad if they can borrow $100 so they had enough to buy it or whatever.
Right.
Like, they're shuffling things around. They're selling stocks and hoping the money lands in their account in time.
Selling stocks.
Yeah, they're selling their Bitcoin off. You know.
Yeah.
The other person who's really pissed that they didn't get it is flippers.
Yeah.
And fuck them. Fuck them. Like, if you're buying stuff like this to flip it because you know that people want them and you're gonna try to sell it for double, I don't care if you got it or not. I don't care if you have hurt feelings. Like, you're upset that you didn't get to harvest, a flip off of some company's desirable product. Like, that's stupid. Like, no one feels bad for you, and you shouldn't complain. You should shut up and not talk to anyone about how you feel. Like, I'm being fully serious. Don't talk to anyone because we don't want to hear from you.
And all of the same caveats apply from when the Germanium Tumnus launched, and we talked about that. Like, just relax.
Chill out.
It's a pedal.
This doesn't control life-saving equipment.
Yeah.
You're not going to starve if you don't have this. There's so many other Klons on the market.
This isn't insulin.
And Wampler is an amazing circuit designer. Like, he's got a magic ear. Like, I say that about him all the time. Wampler has an ear. I've no doubt this sounds fantastic. There's a lot of other pedals to explore. You can fill your time with the thousands of other pedals that there are out there.
This isn't going to apply to anybody because I just don't think it will apply to anybody.
About to say,
but if you bought one of these and then your next album goes platinum where no other album you've ever made has ever sold, even been gold, and then you put this on your next album and you go platinum, reach out to us. I'll buy your album.
It won't even go. It will go beyond platinum.
If you become you've heard an international superstar because you bought one of these, let me know.
You've heard of double platinum. You've heard of triple platinum. But have you heard of quadruple?
I have heard of quadruple.
Have you heard
platinum.
of quadruple germanium?
I haven't.
There's gonna be 4 germanium albums.
The germanium record.
Yeah, they're warmer sounding than the platinum.
Gosh. Ryan,
they got like a squishier, fizzier low end.
We're pushing late. Do we still want to do this topic?
Let's do an ad and get out of here.
All right.
Good point, Steve.
This is what I said was going to happen, man.
You were right. You were
I
right.
usually am.
Yeah.
All right, this last ad, I gotta get this open because my thing went to sleep. That's not it.
Oh, it is the P grabber.
From Craig Brinker, this is the P grabber.
We're taking this ad to the brink. The brink of Craig.
Super wacky modified Gibson G3 grabber, black/maple neck. While I admit this looks like a spaceship, it has a very nice sounding active circuit controlled by the knobs and switches and two passive P pickups. P-bass pickups.
Steve lost his ability
to be.
Steve is falling apart now. Two passive pickups.
To be early DiMarzio custom-made clear blue pickguard and a Badaz Star S bridge. It's
badass, Steve. It's pronounced badass.
It's Badaz Star S bridge. It's hard to date these, but I'm going to assume 76 to 79 with the black headstock. Still has some decent fret life left and comes with the original case, if that means anything at this point. Well, it means something to that guy who resurrects Firebird cases.
Last week.
Would make a great case for restoration. Oh, if you could find the charts, the parts, the jorts.
The charts. If you can find the charts.
These go for a ton of coin in good condition, so grab one for under $2K while you can. $35 postage, Australia, worldwide, or local pickup from Wollongong, New South Wales. Is it $2,500? No, that can't be right. How much do they want?
No, it was
1940. But this is in Australia, so that's 1940 Australian, which is only like 1,200, I want to say, US. Maybe even less. All right,
I'm trying to think of the last time I got change in Australia. I've never been to Australia.
Well, we have dollars and they have dollary-roos.
Right. I thought they were dollary-doos.
Dollary-doos, that's right.
Yeah. The dollary-roos are what they just call their largest bill, you know?
Yeah. Those
I
do
don't
look
know.
like DiMarzio P-base pickups. There's a whole lot of pick guard going on here.
A whole lot of pick guard, but also like...
What are all those switches for?
I have a feel... Well, it's for the 4 pickups that there are, Steve.
There's 2 pickups, Ryan.
I know, but there's 4 individual pickups.
But there's 2 pickups,
But
Ryan.
what if you did parallel and phase on all these things? Like, there's options. You got 3 knobs for each set of pickups here. You got 6 knobs. Like,
well, it's an active circuit, so it's probably volume treble bass for each pickup.
no, this is a total bass player mad scientist thing. Like, you know how bass players are. Like some bass players are just like, give me a P bass and a chord and an amp, and I don't even care which amp. Plug me direct into the into the PA. I don't care. And other bassists
we've played together in bands, haven't we?
Yeah. Other bassists are like, yeah, I built a compressor and an expander into my bass, and it has 14 pickups, and I redesigned what bridges are supposed to be, and it's adjustable in 4 dimensions, and like all this, like all the weird Olympic like 1970s bass players that just are trying to break science with their bass designs.
That's what's happening here. Is somebody had a Gibson and wanted to make it an Alembic.
I do have to admit though, I feel a little bit sad. I think this is a cool look. I think they did a fun job modifying this. I feel sad that it's missing the grabber adjustable pickup. That slidey pickup. That's such a cool concept.
Okay, so this is a G3, so this would have been triple single coils.
Oh,
this would have been the 3 single coils.
I don't feel too sad then.
I think that's what this would have been. So
all right.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan. Sorry to crush your dream.
What do these go for normally? Let's just call it $2,000. Okay.
That's
to the reverse.
Again, that's $2,000 in whatever that country is.
Australia.
Australia.
So it's it's like 1,200 freedom bucks, Yank bucks. It's 1,200 Yank bucks.
Let's see. Right now, right now a Gibson Grabber G3 on Reverb is $3,300.
Wow.
There's one for $2,800, $33.
Not cheap. What do you think it would cost to reverse mod this to be close to stock?
You'd have to find those parts.
Well, duh.
But I'm saying,
what I'm asking.
I'm saying they're old parts, so it might not be easy. They could be kind of tricky, man.
It needs the bridge. It needs the pick guard. It needs
somebody has a new version. Oh, Gibson Grabber style bridge. It's $20. $20 for neck screws. Here is a single pickup. They're asking $200 for a single pickup.
Let's assume $800 to restore this.
Yeah.
Like you get the exact right bridge that you want, you get the exact right pick guard, you get the 3 pickups you want, or maybe you get funky and you try to like reverse modify it to have that sliding pickup or whatever. By that point, you could be just saving up a couple extra $100 to get an unmolested one.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But we're losing some of the meaning in the conversion because this might actually be a killer deal with the conversion. 1,200.
That's true.
If this was 1,200 US, if we're right about that, which we're probably not, then this would actually be a good deal because then you would be getting, if you reverse modified it with $800, then it would be an even $2,000, and you've got it for $1,000.
$1,262 in US dollars.
Right. Oh, we got so close.
Yeah.
You would be getting it for $1,000 less than what they're going for unmolested. You would know that this had been molested at some point, and there might be holes here and there and some giveaways, but it could function for $1,000 less. Or you might find out that this is brilliant. Like, I don't know. I weirdly dig the look of this dark blue semi-transparent pickguard on there. I think that's what I'm seeing. It's transparent, right?
It does appear to be transparent.
Like I'm seeing stuff through it. I don't know. It's kind of a cool look. And the grabber's already such a weird thing that like a modified one works. And a double P-base setup, that's just fun.
I think for $1,200, $1,300, this is like a lot of fun.
I think so too.
It looks very playable. It looks weird.
$1,200? I'm saying buy.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's in the U.S. You can't get that for that here.
Right.
He's selling it in Australia.
That's actually kind of the wild thing about it too, is that Australia, typically their instrument prices are even more expensive than they are like on even used market and stuff compared to the U.S. They are saying $35 postage Australia wide. I wonder how much it would go up to make this worldwide. Like I wonder if they would ship to the U.S. for say like $1,500. $1,500 American.
I bet put it on the slow boat.
Yeah,
I bet that you could get it for a price that made sense if you talk to them. For sure, yeah.
Ryan,
I'm going to say bye.
Is the moment here?
The moment is here, Steve. We've got the Gretchenbacher caster. We've got the tattoo gun shovel bottle opener guitar, and we have this P grabber. What are we going to do, Steve? Are we going to spin? Are we going to disagree? Because I don't even know what I want right now.
I think I want to grab that P.
You want to grab life by the P?
I'm going to grab life by the P. I'm going Gibson.
Well, when you podcast, they can't stop you, you know?
What?
When you're a guitar podcaster, they can't stop you. You can just grab life by the P. Here we go. I don't know what I want yet.
You don't have to pick something different than me.
I'm going to do the tattoo gun.
You're going to do the tattoo gun.
Yeah. Sam Blanchard is my guy, and your guy is Craig Brinker. You give it a spin. I gave it a spin last week, and then it went backwards.
Yeah, that was very spoopy.
It was very... I keep meaning to do like a highlight reel of that. A good spin, Steve. It's really going.
Thanks.
We have it dialed in nicely right now. Yeah. Oh, congratulations to Sam Blanchard for your shovel, tattoo gun, bottle opening guitar.
Yep. All right.
You won a $25 digital gift certificate printed on heavy virtual cardstock.
I will send that email out Monday afternoon, probably, hopefully. This song was sent by Kyle Saloka. He says, song. This is a disco song about being bisexual in the format of talking to a close family member who is homophobic. A bit inspired by the Talking Heads and Dua Lipa, which are two things I'm really into.
Song. Let me hear that song. Song.
Super fun. Great groove. I like the restraint of it too, where
Yeah.
like it would have been really easy to be tempted to busy that up with a lot of layers of stuff. But I like the simplicity of it. I like the openness of it. Like a lot of room to breathe in there.
Kyle's sent in a lot of songs when we first started taking song submissions, so it's good to get something new from him.
Yeah.
So thanks, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
Definitely appreciate it.
Right.
And I really enjoyed it too. I mean, that bass line was grooving, man.
Yeah.
That was sick. So
A little electric saw sounds in there.
Yep.
The beat's great. Yeah. You can dance to it. All right. Bye, everybody.
Stay grounded.